Bro, the first ever rank 6 7-star is actually happening, and the top prize for this year's Banquet event is a rank 6 7-star fully reworked Punisher. That's crazy, right? And trust me, we've got a lot to talk about. What's changing in this Banquet compared to the last one? What's still the same? How do the ranked rewards work now? Especially with that rank 6 Punisher sitting at the top? And yeah, the Alliance event got some changes too. So chill, relax. I'm gonna break everything down for you in this video. Let's get into it. Before we jump into the actual video, I gotta tell you, if you've been thinking about checking out Raid Shadow Legends, or maybe starting a fresh account, this is the perfect time to do it. Just use my special link down in the description. You'll start off strong with Elenaril as your sign-up legendary. And if you use the promo code Desert Queen, you'll also get 2 Hanarak, another crazy legendary champion, completely free. And that's not all. They've even tossed in some awesome epic champions as you level up. So seriously, what are you waiting for? Go grab Raid using the link below, jump in, and support the channel. Alright, now, let's get into the video. So yeah, if you want to check this post out for yourself, I'll drop the link in the description. You can go and read it later, but I'll explain everything right here, step by step. Alright, so here's how they actually started the post. For the last 2 Banquet events, I have written post-mortem design thoughts, explaining our design decisions for the event after it ended. At Summoners Fest, I was chatting with Seedon about changes to the upcoming Banquet event, and he suggested this year I publish my thoughts before the event. So, I welcome you all to the first Banquet Pre-mortem. Mike already shared a lot of this on the recent live stream, but this post should hopefully help players understand why we made the changes we made. So basically what they're saying here is, in the last 2 Banquet events, they used to explain after the event ended, like a recap of what went right, what went wrong, a post-mortem. But this time, they're doing something totally different. They're doing it before the event starts. That's why they're calling it a pre-mortem. And apparently, this idea actually came from Seaton during a chat at Summoners Fest, which is kind of funny and cool at the same time. Here's the next part. I am going to try to keep this post as far from editorialization as I can. Last year on a live stream, I shared my personal thoughts about my excitement for the event, and that wasn't well received. This post isn't about trying to convince anybody to do anything. When the event launches, you can all decide for yourselves if you want to participate or not. This post is simply to outline design changes we have made and further explain why we made them. So what he's saying here is, last year when he shared his personal hype about the event, some people didn't really take it well. So this time, he's keeping it simple. No opinions, no hype, no trying to sell the event. Just straight up facts and reasoning behind the design changes. And honestly, that's a good move. People just want to know what's changing and why, not a sales pitch, right? So yeah, this is how the post kicks off. Alright, moving on to the next part. This section is basically about what's staying the same in this year's Banquet event. And trust me, a lot of the structure is still familiar. Here's what the post says. First, I'm going to start by talking briefly about what isn't changing, or at least isn't changing very much. As you will see, the overall structure isn't changing much. So yeah, no big shock here. The foundation of the Banquet is pretty much the same. And here's the breakdown. There are 3 milestone events, a solo event, a realm event, and an alliance event. And every player, conqueror, and above gets the same events. So basically, if you're conqueror or higher, you're getting all the same event types as last year. 3 milestone events, solo event, realm event, alliance event. No weird restrictions, no exclusive tiers. Everyone above conqueror is on the same page. Generally, the milestones of these events are structured the same, though the solo event is slightly cheaper to finish in terms of units, halting the trend of increased costs which we have seen in recent years. Now this is interesting. The solo event is actually cheaper this time. Finally, they stopped that yearly trend of bro, why is everything 100 units more expensive? So yeah, solo event won't eat your unit stash as hard as before. Then they talk about the crystals. There are 3 tiers of Banquet Crystals. Conqueror and above have access to Banquet Crystals and Greater Banquet Crystals. Thronebreaker and above have access to Superior Banquet Crystals, SBC. So same crystal structure as always. Banquet Crystals, Greater Banquet Crystals, Superior Banquet Crystals, SBC for the big boys, Thronebreaker and up. Nothing shocking here, but good to know it's unchanged. Next, there is a box of 6 champions being featured as part of the event. Yup, same as last year, 6 featured champions in the box. We'll talk about who they are later, but the format stays the same. And finally, there will be a trophy champion, Punisher, as a rare drop in the crystals and in ranked rewards. So yup, Punisher is the trophy champ, the ultra-rare flex piece you can pull from the crystals or get in ranked rewards. And this year, he's coming in as a rank 6-7 star if you place high enough, which is just wild. So overall, the Banquet event structure, pretty much the same as last year, but the rewards and some mechanics, way more interesting. And that's what we'll get into next. All right, now let's get into the juicy stuff. What's actually changing this year? And honestly, these changes are pretty massive. So yeah, they're starting right where everyone complained the most last year, the crystals. And let's be honest, last year's superior Banquet crystals felt terrible to open. Like you'd pop 10, stare at the screen, and feel nothing but pain. Good news, they heard us. Here's what they said. Last year, the biggest point of criticism was that the crystals felt bad to open. This year, we have made a lot of changes to the superior Banquet crystals in an effort to improve the crystal opening experience. Close quote. So basically, they knew the crystals sucked, and this time they actually did something about it. 1. More drops per crystal. Last year, each crystal gave 3 drops, main prize ISO gold. This year, each crystal gives 5 drops. And the best part? They're saying the extra drops were not taken from the main prize value, so they didn't chop something out and pretend it's a buff. They genuinely added more value on top. Progression catalyst fragments. This is interesting. Last year, crystals felt weird because you could pull smaller catalysts from the main prize slot, and it felt like getting socks as a birthday gift. So what they did this time is super smart. They removed T6B, T3A, and T5CC from the main prize pool and put them into their own separate drop slot. Meaning, you can still get them, but they won't ruin your main prize. And they even left a note saying the livestream slide had a typo. Someone wrote T6CC instead of T5CC. 7-star or Titan shards. Every single crystal now gives 7-star or Titan shards, even if the main prize isn't shards. So even if your luck is trash, at least you're still building towards champions. If you're still expanding your 7-star roster, this is great. Relic alloy fragments. They added these too, but only as a small side drop. And the reason is actually very relatable. People don't want alloys in the main prize slot. Nobody wants to open a hype crystal just to see +1 relic material, so they just tucked it into a bonus drop. Good call. Gold or ISO, this stays the same. But since the crystal already has more drops, even these feel less annoying now. 2. New Jubilant Crystal. Now this is the spicy part. They made a new crystal called the Jubilant Crystal, and this thing contains the premium stuff, the best rewards they can offer. And here's how it works. Every SBC has a 7.77% chance to drop a Jubilant Crystal. But even if you have the worst RNG in the universe, you are guaranteed 1 Jubilant Crystal for every 15 SBCs you open. This is because they're using the Grandmaster's Grace system, which is basically RNG protection for crystals. So instead of pain, you actually get rewarded for opening crystals consistently. One important thing, open quote, the Jubilant Crystal only gives 1 single drop. It does not give event points. Close quote, but that 1 drop is meant to be fire. So yeah, that's a massive improvement from last year. More drops, better structure, guaranteed hype crystal every 15 pulls. Honestly, this is a W. All right, now let's talk about the part that everybody cares about, ranked rewards. And bro, they went wild with the changes this year. The post starts with this. We have also made substantial changes to the Realm event ranked rewards with the goal of making them more attractive to a larger group of summoners. So yeah, they're basically saying ranked rewards needed a glow up, so we upgraded everything. Let's break it down. 1. More granularity at the top. We have added more granularity at the top to account for the very large discrepancy in units spent between the 4th and 30th spots from last year. So last year, the gap between rank 4 and rank 30 was just stupid. Players were spending completely different amounts of units but landing in the same bracket. This year, they sliced the top ranks into smaller, more accurate tiers so people who really grind get rewarded properly. And this is the headline moment. This includes a rank 6 Punisher, not a typo, for the top 3 finisher. Only 3 people in the entire game will have a rank 6 champ for almost a whole year. This is literally the rarest flex in the contest. If someone pulls this off, they're basically immortalized in MCOC history. Now here's the best part. When they buff the top, the value trickles down too. Open quote, the top 600 will get a rank 5 rank up gem crystal. Last year, rank 4 was only awarded to the top 90 spots. Look at that jump. Last year, only 90 players got a rank 4 gem. This year, 600 players get a rank 5 gem. That's an insane improvement. Way more people will walk away happy this time. 4. Vanity rewards for top spots. Now we're talking flex rewards. Open quote, we have added a number of vanity-related rewards to top spots, including first appearance champions and custom profile pictures. Work with a Kabam artist to design your own one-of-one profile pic. Bro, a custom profile picture? Designed with a Kabam artist? A literal one-of-one in the entire game? This is the kind of stuff you show off just by logging in. 5. Exclusive perks. And they didn't stop there. Top ranks will vote on a champion rework and will be the only ones with access to that champion's ascension for an exclusive period of time. So basically, top-ranked players get voting power on which champ gets buffed, early access to that champ's ascension. That's actual influence over the game, not just rewards. Quote, 2026 champion vouchers will award chosen champions as first appearance at rank 4 Sig 200. So next year, if you have one of these vouchers, you get a brand new champion, first appearance already at rank 4 Signature 200. That is unreal value. Punisher rank 6 for the top 3. Rank 5 gems for top 600 custom profile pics. Voting power, exclusive ascensions, first appearance champs at R4 Sig 200. It's basically Kabam saying, if you go hard in Banquet, we'll make it worth your units. And hey, before we wrap up, if you haven't already, make sure to grab Raid Shadow Legends using the link in the description. It seriously helps the channel out, and you'll get some awesome in-game goodies to kickstart your journey. So yeah, guys, overall, this year's Banquet is honestly looking massive. Better crystals, better ranked rewards, better structure. It genuinely feels like Kabam sat down and said, okay, let's fix the stuff people hated last year. The superior Banquet crystals actually feel rewarding now. The Realm event rewards are on a completely different level, and that rank 6 7-star Punisher just makes the entire event feel historic. Like bro, that's literally the first rank 6 champ in the whole game. That's insane. But again, like Kabam said, this won't make everyone happy. Some players will love it, some will skip it, and some will go absolutely wild for leaderboard spots. But at least this time, you can tell they genuinely tried to improve the whole experience. Anyway, that's everything for this breakdown. Let me know what you think. Are you hyped for the Banquet? Are you saving units? Are you going big? Drop it down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're planning. That's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.